Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Your Excellencies, please permit me to stand on all existing protocol due to time. It gives me great joy to welcome you all to Katsina State for the Nigeria for Women Project Scale-Up Summit. I sincerely thank the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and the World Bank for their leadership, vision, and unwavering support for this project. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs has been at the forefront of designing policies and frameworks that guide the implementation of this project across the country. The World Bank, as a technical and financial partner, has played a crucial role in bringing this vision to life. Through their resources, their expertise, and commitment to inclusive development, the World Bank has supported states in building systems that enable women to organize, save, access credit, and grow their businesses. Without their support, the project would not have reached the structure it has today. It is through the strong collaboration between the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and the World Bank that we are gathered here today, and not just to discuss ideas, but to move this shared vision forward with practical actions that will make a real difference in the lives of women, not only in Katsina State, in the country as a whole. This summit is not just a conference, it's a call to action, a call for all of us to come together as leaders, as development partners, as advocates for progress and peace. A call for us to ask, how can we do better? How can we make sure the Nigeria for Women project, it's not just a policy on paper, but a tool for real transformation. The Nigeria for Women Scale-Up project comes at a very critical time across the country, especially here in the northern Nigeria, where women are asking for more sympathy. They're being asked to be listened to and to be guided and to be given platform to thrive. They're asking for opportunities, for skills, for support, and for space to lead and grow. They're asking to be seen and to be heard. We have seen what is possible from the states like Niger, Kebbi, and Ogun that are leading this effort. These states have shown that with strong political will and community engagement, the Nigeria for Women project can change lives. Let us learn from these examples as we work to strengthen our efforts in Katsina State. One key issue that we must pay attention to is funding. Women-led cooperatives and small businesses cannot grow without access to finance. Many women have the discipline to manage resources. What they need is access, platform, and trust. We must engage financial institutions, microfinance banks, and other partners to create solutions that are practical and inclusive. For too long, society has told women what they cannot do. But we have seen that when women are given a chance, they lead with strength, they lead with compassion, and they have good end results. It is time to change the stories that we tell. It is time to raise our children to believe that gender does not define value. Let us not forget inclusion. When we talk about women, we must think of the rural women, the vulnerable, the young, the disabled women, widows, women displaced by conflict. Every woman counts. As we begin this summit, let us remember why we're here. We are here to build a future where no woman is left behind. We are here to find solutions that will strengthen our region. Most importantly, we are here because of His Excellency Malam Duko Umarada for keying into this project, for keying into whatever it takes to uplift women in the rural communities, and for being passionate about giving women such as myself the power and the platform to lead with change. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you, and I wish everyone a safe journey back home. Thank you.
Mata Kano State, Honorable Amina Abdullahi Sani. Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Social Development, Zamfara State, Honorable Aisha MZ Anka. Your Excellency, you also have Honorable Commissioner of Women Affairs from Kaduna State, Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Jigawa State, Honorable Commissioner of Women Affairs, Gombe State, Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Ogun State. They have not arrived, but they will join us in the afternoon, Your Excellency. Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Niger State. She has not yet, in person of Matthew Bagis, to deliver his remarks. And he is being represented by the TTL, Michael Elasemi. You are welcome. May we welcome him, please.
Women. Your Excellency, permit me to stand on existing protocol. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, the host of this summit, Your Excellencies, Jigawa and Zamfara State Governors, represented by the Deputy Governors, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, who's the champion for this program. Are part of it. And pretty much everywhere we go to, Argungu, anywhere, you find the emirs, you find the traditional rulers, their wives are actually part of the women affinity groups. And so this program has been accepted across board, from the lowest to the highest. And that's why we have today, not only is this program being celebrated in communities, it's also being celebrated at the highest levels of government. So that, I think, for me as a Nigerian, first and foremost, but also as a bank, TTL for this operation, gladdens my heart. And Your Excellency, I stand bold to say that this is going to be one of the biggest legacies of your administration. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, with your permission, I wish to stand on existing protocol. The Commissioner for Budget the Commissioner for Budget is supposed to represent my governor. He's actually on his way. He just had problems with the flight that was supposed to bring him to Katsina. However, I will say something, being the Commissioner for Women Affairs, Kebbi State, and we are having a scale up, like you know, on the little I know since the time I came on board as the Commissioner for the Women Affairs on Nigeria for Women project in Kebbi State. Project implementation of the Nigeria for Women program in Kebbi State. Nigeria for Women project operated in 3 local governments of Kebbi State: Argungu, Mayama, and Ingaski. Issuers. Each collective is fully constructed and equipped with the required machines and equipment based on GEM, parboiling technology, to scale up the women's production capacity. Increased income contributing to sustainable livelihoods across the benefiting communities and the state as large, also of economic benefit to the state. So in essence, the Kebbi state has benefited. That is why our able governor did not waste time to re-register for a scale-up, and he has also contributed the required counterpart funding for Kebbi State to continue on the scale-up with the Nigeria for Women project. Thank you, everyone.
I'm Deputy Governor, female, and they are doing well for the female in Kaduna State.
No woman, empower the woman. I was below, so ignore the women and ignore your vote. I was below in the Shadani regime, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Your Excellency, sir, I beg to stand on the already existing protocol because of the time. It is an honor and privilege for me to stand here before you to read the speech of His Excellency Senator Malam Obasani. This initiative is a beacon of hope for thousands of women across Northwest and Nigeria at large, have stimulated the beneficiaries and livelihood programs where 17,000 women have benefited from the Kadi cares of 50,000 naira cash for 3 months. Shelter homes are under construction in 3 geopolitical zones, while we still have the biggest shelter in Africa that have 100-bed capacity for women and girls in the state, in collaboration with UNICEF. The state government has been providing gender-based violence prevention and also sexual assault referral centers, where we have 5 in the state. I call on us today here to work together, scale up and promote impact. We must reach out to women across Nigeria to drive positive change in our communities. We must strengthen our collaboration, integration, partnership, and foster collective support for the Northwest region and Nigeria at large. In this juncture, I would like to congratulate Katsina State Government for coming on board on this Women Economic Empowerment Project. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That has been the Honorable Commissioner of Women Affairs, Kaduna State, with her success stories in Kaduna State on how women have been empowered by His Excellency Senator Obasani. May you please give her a round of applause. Thank you.
In different aspects, especially the most vulnerable among them, because it's a program that cares for women, and then it allows women to do things for themselves. They form themselves into organizations, and it provides capacity building, it provides solution to finances, it provides solution to marketing. So it's all encompassing, and these are the kind of projects that we need, that is sustainable and that allows women to stand on their feet and be able to support the family. We just key into it because the state has already gone far in trying to see how we empowered women in most cost aspect, including we involve them in irrigation farming, backyard farming, and we also engage them in rearing of goats, which is a major milestone of women. In that aspect alone, we empowered over 36,000 women across all the wards and villages in the state, and the selection was made purposely using the community level committees, and which is an indigenous committee that provide solutions to most of the problems in those communities. And a lot of other projects that we have done for women. We did a lot of empowerment for women and a lot of support for women, thousands of them, since when we came into power for the last 2 years. But the only difference between what we did to women and what the Nigeria for Women project is doing, this is a complete solution package that solves and provides solution to problems of women: marketing, financing, capacity building, organization, ability. These are all things that are put in place to make sure that, and we thank the World Bank for introducing this project to us, and those managing it, the TTL and the other staff that are managing it from the World Bank, and they have been giving us cooperation. The Ministry of Women Affairs, who have been steering the affairs, and the coordination unit in the ministry under the Nigerian for Women project, they are all doing their best. The whole team are doing their best, and we are proud to say that they are doing things, and we appreciate all their efforts. All we are calling now is that we will have synergy between the states, we will have synergy between different organizations we are putting up in the states, so that together we can help to build the state, to improve on the economy, to improve on their life expectancy, and also to improve on their general livelihood. I'm very glad with what the ministry is doing under the leadership of the Honorable Commissioner, and also what the project coordinator is also doing, and the team, because they have become a shining example among the teams from various states that have keyed into the Nigeria for Women project. So we are proud of the results we are getting. We are proud of they have changed the narratives in terms of the movement of the project forward. And I will say that we thank them very well. We are proud of them.
Great Katsina women, build the women, empower the women, support the women, ignore the women, and lose election. But I'm confident that our Northwest governors would not lose election because they are supporting the women. And as long as you support the women will support you. You know, women, we don't gamble. In 2027, we're going to block our votes and give it to these governors and His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, so that they can be able to support us. Because I tell people, thank you, Excellency, that when we serve God, it's because we trust Him to answer our prayers. So politics is not religion. So we're going to follow Huno Road. We're going to support them so that we can be able to also move forward as women in Nigeria. Or leverage opportunities in the formal economy. Data from the Enhancing Financial Innovation Access to Financial Services in Nigeria survey in 2023 reveals a deeply unsettling reality. The Northwest region has the highest rate of financial inclusion amongst adults, with 47% lacking access to both formal and informal financial services. This gap limits women's ability to build resilience, to invest in livelihood and escape poverty. This highlights the severity of the exclusion, and it reinforces the urgency of scaling gender-responsive interventions like that of the Nigerian for Women. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, lessons learned from the Nigerian for Women pilot project will be sustained in the scale-up phase. This includes addressing social norms in our communities, formation and strengthening, improved saving culture, and women leadership and group governance. In doing so, we can become stronger as a nation, economically, politically, and socially. Goals, and that is what has brought us to Katsina State today. Thank you. In my role as a minister, I would ensure fidelity to the program's objectives, not just financial disbursement, but measurable impact for us all. Implementation must be rigorous, data-informed, and citizen-centered. Our partnerships with the state ministries and state project coordinating units and community stakeholders are structured for accountability and scalability. From the state governments, Your Excellencies, we expect sustained political will and timely release of counterpart contributions and strong leadership through your state project coordinating unit. From our women beneficiaries, we expect commitment to the values of transparency, self-reliance, and collective progress. Santi me kike so ke ba da dan jari da zan je in dan yi hayan gonan sannan kuma taki. To lokacin shugaban kasa ya bamu trailer taki mu kai jihohin mu, sai na ba ta taki guda 5, sannan sai na ba ta 500. Bayan watanni bai makai shekara ba, kawai sai ta min waya ta ce ai gashi nan na je na yi shuka shinkafa har ma zan girba, na samu buhu kusan 100. Na ba lokacin ba shinkafa ba kusan 100 ne. Sai ce to me zaki da shi, ta ce zan sai da rabi kuma zan ci rabi da ni da kuma mutanen angonmu gabaki daya. Su kun ga ba ma ita ba, gabaki daya angonsu ma ba yunwa. Ashe ko lallai mata gatan kowa ne. To yanzu har ta fara ma ta sai kaji, yanzu sai ce mun ai yaran ta sai su ma in kajin suka yi layin kwai sai su ma dafa kwai 20 su ci a rana. So kuma ko insha Allah in muka hada kanmu za mu kori yunwa da babban sanda. To na gode muku, Allah ya muku albarka. To a huta lafiya.
Will be lifted by the grace of God. Your Excellencies, the Honorable Minister, at this juncture we are going to listen to the governors that are being represented at this important event. I would like
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, dan uwa abokin mai gidana Dauda, Dr. Malam Dukko Umar Rada, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor Jigawa State, my good friend, Honorable Minister for Women Affairs and Social Development, the representative of Country Director of World Bank and other members of his team, Honorable Commissioners for Women Affairs here present, facilitators and participants, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty Allah for sparing our lives to witness this very important event. Wannan aikin da take yi da taimakon federal government da duk wanda ya sa hannun shi zai gyara ya zama to yanzu mata in kun yawa gida ya gyaru. Don ba tsegumi, ba hoda, sai da ayyukan alheri. da taimakawa maza. Na gode kwarai. Allah saka muku da alheri.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State. Mu anan mun canza wannan slogan din. Allah kuwa. Ai matan suna kula da mu sosai. Yan kun yawa gida ya gyaru. Your Excellency, that has been the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State. The next, Your Excellency, I will invite, I'm afraid it is from Hadija. So I hope, Your Excellency, you are not from Hadija. We are good to go. Your Excellency, I would like to use this opportunity to invite our very good neighbor, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Jigawa State, His Excellency Engineer Aminu Usman, Fellow of the National Society, Nigerian Society of Engineers. Your Excellency, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم I'm here to represent my governor, the executive governor of Jigawa State, Malam Umar Enamadi FCA. He was supposed to be here today, but has traveled to Medina for the burial of Alhaji Aminu Ntata. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State and the Chairman of the Northwest Governors Forum, Your Excellency, the Governor of Zamfara State, heavily represented by the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, the representative of the World Bank, the Honorable Commissioners of Katsina State, Kaduna, my own state, Kebbi State, Zamfara Assembly. And this policy instruments are designed to protect and promote the right of women, children, persons with disability, and other vulnerable population in our state. On the financial commitments, a strong foundation. Our financial journey with Nigerian for Women project began with an initial of 50 million in 2022, and under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Malam Umar Namadi, an addition of 400 million was committed, bringing the total of 450 million, qualifying Jigawa for participation in the scale-up phase of the project. This position, Jigawa, as the only state in Nigeria implementing Nigerian for Women project, scale up across 3 local government areas, namely Duse, Malamadori, and Kazaure in the state. The Nigerian for Women aligns seemingly with our administration 12-point agenda, which prioritize gender inclusive, poverty reduction, and sustainable livelihood. Central to this effort is the institutionalization of women affinity group works to perform for collecting, serving, entrepreneurship, financial inclusive, and social empowerment. Of the 6,000 works, that is women affinity groups, to be established in other states, Jigawa is responsible for forming 1,200 targeting under served and unbanked women across the 3 local governments due to its commitment of 3.6 billion naira in its 2025 budget. Activities achieved so far include orientation meeting in Lagos, client connection in Abuja, fair learning visit in Ogun State, accelerating meeting for Nigeria for Women project, speed up, recruitment of state project coordinating unit, development of annual workshop in Lagos, inauguration of the state multi-sector coordinating structure, budget approval by the state multi-sector coordination structure, advanced advocacy visit in Jigawa, that is Dutse, Malamadore, and Kazori of the 3 local government areas, approval of the 2025 annual workshop by the World Bank. The achievement reflects the serious commitment and readiness of our state. This project is now transmitting into a full implementation phase. By Allah's grace, the SPUCU staff will be participating in the Community Operation Manual training at this July, which will mark the beginning of the direct community engagement works. Jigawa's journey with the Nigerian for Women project is a testimony to visionary leadership, focused investment, and the strategic collaboration. We believe that empowering women is not only a moral imperative, but a necessary passport for achieving inclusive and sustainability development. As we all move into full implementation, we remain confident that Nigerian for Women project will transform lives of thousands of women in our state and other states in the northern part of the country, improving households, incomes, expanding access to finance, and enhancing social cohesion. On behalf of the government of Jigawa State and the good people of Jigawa, I express our profound gratitude to the hosts, the Katsina State Government, the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, chaired by the Honorable Minister, and the World Bank, and all implementing partners for their continued support. May Allah Almighty continue to guide our efforts and grow them with success. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To ni ma nakan so na yi magana a Hausa. Ina ƙara taya mata samun wannan dama da aka kawo mana a nan arewa. Ina kuma taya ita babbar minista ta mata da ta yi ƙoƙarin ganin cewa mata na arewa su ma sun zama kan gaba akan harkoki musamman na ci gaban al'ummar mu ta arewa. Ni ma dai na yarda in ba mata ba gida, in ba su ba ƙuri'a. Ina taya ku murna, Allah ya taimaka.
That has been the Deputy Governor of Jigawa State, His Excellency Engineer Amin Usman, FNSC. Can we please give him another round of applause to appreciate him? We have had the success stories of women activities in Jigawa State under the able leadership of His Excellency, the Governor of Jigawa State, Alhaji Namadi Muhammad, our good neighbor. Your Excellency, we have a few presentations to make, and after them we will listen to the Governor's voice. So may I quickly invite the SPC, Katsina State, the State Project Coordinator, Katsina State, to present the works. The works, Your Excellency, is WAGS, meaning Women Affinity Groups. They are groups of women that are brought together in a common trade, and the Ministry of Women Affairs is supporting them in that cluster of women. So the works will be presented by the State Project Coordinator, Haji Arabi Muhammad. ku ba da haɗin kai za su yi zama ne kamar na koyon sana'o'i. Wannan su ne ake ce ma women affinity groups. Ƙungiyoyi ne na mata da ake haɗawa masu sana'a iri ɗaya, wanda ministry ke ba su goyon baya karkashin shirin bunƙasa tattalin arzikin mata na mai girma gwamnan jihar Katsina. So babu lokaci ku yi sauri ku dan shirya. While they are doing that, Your Excellency, I would like to recognize the presence of the Special Assistant to His Excellency, Mr. President, on Women Affairs, Hajia Fatima Faruk Abubakar. You are welcome to Katsina. Essay to the President on Women Affairs. She has just come in and we would like to welcome her to Katsina. I would like to also, Your Excellency, recognize the presence of the Honorable Member and Chairman, House Committee on Women Affairs in the State Assembly, Honorable Aliu Abubakar Al-Baba. He has been here with us since, Your Excellency. We also have the Honorable Chairman of the Municipal, Honorable Isa Mekdad, the Chairman of Katsina Local Government. He is also here with us. He has been shielded from me by the cameras, Your Excellency. I would like to fully recognize his presence. And may these gatherings wish to know that this activity is being run live. It's being transmitted live by the TVC News, KTTV, Katsina State Radio, Vision FM, and being streamed, transmitted on social media by mobile media crew, Katsina First, Katsina City News, and Katsina Trend. Your Excellency, this event is currently on the media I mentioned, and it is running live. So are you set? Let's see. You have taken much of our time. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. Due to time, sir, I'm presenting to you a women affinity group that is named Alheri Affinity Group from Kayauki. Your Excellencies, I'm also delighted and honored to present this 3 weeks Women Affinity Group. This group was established after we have come back from Abuja for community operational manual training. We were asked by the tax team leader to establish this work, and we should let them know the 7 non-negotiable principles of Nigeria for Women project
as well take them through the processes of savings within the group. Your Excellency, today, Alheri Affinity Group are going to have their 4th saving in their life cycle. And yes, they are supposed to save on Fridays, but for the purpose of this conference, they all agreed to save today as the day we mark this zonal conference. And as well, I will present what I have said in Hausa for the Women Affinity Group to start their saving, for our sister states to see how the process is being conducted within the Affinity Group. Thank you very much. So alhamdulillah, mai girma minista, mai girma gwamnan jihar Katsina, mataimakin gwamnoninmu da suka zo daga arewacin Najeriya, ina so in yi amfani da wannan dama don in nuna muku wannan kungiya wadda ake ce ma Women Affinity Group da Turanci, waɗanda muka zo bayan mun dawo com training daga Abuja, muka same su, muka gaya masu tsare-tsaren wannan Nigeria for Women Project. Akwai abubuwan da muke ce ma non-negotiable principles, mun masu bayanin su da Hausa cewa waɗannan tsare-tsaren dole sai an bi su. Kaɗan daga cikin tsare-tsaren nan shine matan nan suke zaɓar kansu da kansu. Babu wadda ta shigo cikin wannan kungiya ba tare da wata ta yadda ta shigo ba. Kun ga babu masu rikici, babu waɗanda za su ƙi zuwa su yi abin da kungiya ke so kenan. Sannan duka matan nan kowace ta kai shekara 18. Sannan su suka zauna suka tsara, muna tare da su nawa za su rika ajiyewa don su taimaka ma kansu da kansu. Har yanzu dai suna kan tara abin da suke tarawa a matsayin loaning funds. Akwai abin da ake ce ma what's the other funds? Social funds. Su waɗannan kuɗi ne waɗanda suke tarawa na taimakon kai da kai. Su ma su suka zauna da kansu suka tsara nawa za su rika ajewa. Wannan gabai nike amfani da wannan damai, zan je in samu shugaban wannan kungiya don in kai mata wannan abun magana, kuma mu tsaya mu kalla mu gaya za su tafiyar da wannan adana kuɗi nasu. Wannan dai akwati ne wanda mu muka kawo masu shi. Cikin akwatin akwai jikuna guda 3, jikka ɗaya jajjikka ce. Wannan jajjikka saboda tsarin kungiyar ne dole duk shekara sai sun yi zaɓe. Cikin wannan jajjika ita ce ake saka ƙuri'a a ciki. Akwai jikka mai tsawon kala, wato kalar ganye. Ita wannan loaning funds nan, waɗannan kuɗi da suke tarawa da za su taimaki junansu da kansu, su ne a cikin tsawon jikka. Akwai bullet jikka, ita kuma wannan bullet jikka abinda ake ce ma social funds, kuɗin taimakekeniya, su ne a ciki. Matan nan tunda muka je muka ba su kayan nan muka dora su kan tsarin nan, ga su dai sai dai mu je ranar da za su zauna mu zauna da su mu ga abin da suke yi. Kudin su na hannunsu, kayan su na hannunsu. Akwai littafin bankin wannan kungiyar yana nan a ciki, kowace nan tana da littafi. Amma dai kai in dau dogon lokaci, zan so in mika abun magana ga ita shugaba saboda zama ya fara. Na gode kwarai.
Assalamu alaikum, haƙi barkan ku da isowa, da fatan yadda muka haɗu na Allah mai da kowa gidan shi lafiya. Lamba za mu fara wannan ƙungiya kamar yadda muka da zubi benta wannan malama tsaya in yi makulli, mai makulli na ɗaya ta fito ta buɗe. sai a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. An yi sallama. Na ɗaya na ce ta buɗe. mai makulli na biyu ta zo ta buɗe shi. Mai makulli na uku.
Sannu tauraruwa, sannu zinariya, sannu hamshakiya, mai farar zuciya, imana gembiya, ra'aniya, mai halin farai, domin gai da ke a
Sakatariya bismillah.
mai farin doki, mai alkai wata jayayya.
Mai kirga kuɗi kada ya kamata ki ɗauko ki diba mu kuɗin mu na tallafi nawa ne muka kirga, nawa ne wani sati da muka zama na uku.
$3,750 kuɗinmu na tallafi, sai kuɗinmu na ƙungiya $53,400 zama na uku.
To sai ki ɗauko a fito a ƙir za mu to shi ke yanzu kowa ya fito da kuɗin shi na tallafi shi. Sakatariya ki kira shi.
Ki faɗi nawa kuke sawa duk sati?
Muna sa kuɗi naira 300 ƙasa, ƙaranci 300, mafi yawa 1,500 shine kana da abin gabiya.
Assalamu alaikum. Lamba ta ɗaya ta zo ta kawo 50 ɗinta ta tallafi.
Mai tabbatar.
Na tabbatar da lamba ta ɗaya ta ba da $50 gashi. Lamba ta biyu. Na tabbatar da lamba ta biyu ta ba da $50 gata. Lamba ta uku.
Ke ce?
Ke.
Aina ba da
lamba ta uku. Na tabbatar da lamba ta uku ta ba da $50 kawo. Lamba ta hudu. Na tabbatar da lamba ta hudu ta ba da $50 gata. Lamba ta biyar. Na tabbatar da lamba ta biyar ta ba da $50 gata. Ta shidda. Lamba ta shidda. Ta shidda na yi ni ce ta shidda. Lamba ta shidda. Na tabbatar da lamba ta shidda ta ba da $50 gata. Ta shidda. Ai kusa da mu suke kusa. Lamba ta bakwai. Ai kasuwa na ta. Lamba ta bakwai. Na tabbatar da lamba ta bakwai ta ba da $50 gata. Lamba ta takwas. Na tabbatar da lamba ta takwas ta ba da $50 gata. Na tabbatar da ta tara ta ba da $50 gata. Na tabbatar da ta goma ta ba da $50 gata. Lamba ta 11. Na tabbatar da ta 11 ta ba da $50 gata. Na tabbatar da ta 12 ta ba da $50 gata 50 ce. Na tabbatar da ta 13 ta ba da $50 gata. Na tabbatar da ta 14 ta ba da $50 gata. Ana galaga. Ta 15.
Na tabbatar da ta 15 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da ta 16 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 17 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Gwamnati littafi. Na tabbatar da ta 18 ta ba da naira 50 gata.
Abun burgewa ga kuma tushe ki.
Na tabbatar da 19 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 20 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 21 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 22 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 23 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 24 ta ba da naira 50 gata. Na tabbatar da 25 ta ba da naira 50 gata.
Shikenan. So ina ga saboda lokaci zan dan yi summarizing saboda su tashi. Kamar yadda muke gani yanzu sun tara social funds. Kudin nan duk wanda ya bada sai an kirga, akwai mai kirga kudi ta daya za ta kirga, akwai wadda ke tabbatarwa ita ke faɗi da ƙarfi ta ce ta tabbatar an bada. Waɗannan kudi za su haɗa su da waɗanda suka tara satuttukan da suka wuce. Kowace 'yan ƙungiya sai an tabbatar ta san ko nawa ne aka tara. Kuma an raba masu littattafansu yanzu za su sai stamp wanda sun yi bayani mafi karanci stamp ɗin na naira 300 stamp ɗaya. Wannan littafin yana ɗauke da gidan stamp guda 5 kama haka yani, wadda ta biya 300 za a buga mata ɗaya, wadda ta biya 600 haka har wadda ta biya 1,500. In suka gama wannan loaning fund ɗin shi ma za su haɗa su lissafa su ɗora kan waɗanda suka tara baya. Kowace 'yan ƙungiya sai ta tabbatar da abin da aka tara sannan za su tafi. So in aka kai wani lokaci kamar in suka yi sati 12 kudinsu lokacin ana sa ran sun yi yawa, to lokacin a cikinsu waɗanda ke da sana'a wasu cikinsu sun ce sai sun ciwo bashi, sai sun ɗauko gyaɗa bashi su zo su yi kuli su saida sannan su je su mai da kuɗin. Yanzu dama ta samu waɗannan kuɗin da aka tara, wadda ta sai stamp ɗaya sati 12 in muka tara naira 300 so 12 kudinta 3,600. Abinda wannan ka'idar ta bada shine za a bata so 3 na kudin da ta tara. So wadda ta tara 3,600 yanzu idan za ta ci bashi za ta iya ansa 12,000 ko? Yawwa, so wadda ta tara 1,500 kuma za ta tara 18,000, ita kuma tana da kusan 54,000 da za ta iya ansa. So a madadin su je su ciwo bashi su yi sana'a, yanzu dama ta samu, za ki iya zuwa ki ara daga kudin kungiya, tunda kullum duk sati suke wannan taro, suke tara wannan kudi, wanda duk aka ba wannan bashin akwai abin da suke ce ma banda kudin taimakeke ne wanda aka ba kashi 10 na kudin da aka bata su ne za ta maido ma uwar kungiya. So wannan kashi 10 a ƙarshen shekara da kudin da in suna zaman nan akwai dokoki, wadda ke surutu za ta biya haraji, wadda ta kasa faɗin kudin kungiya ma za ta, duk sun rubuta wannan a constitution ɗinsu. So wannan robai ita ake zuba kudin da ake tarawa na lonin mai bulan marhi. Ita wannan mai jan marhi ana sa social funds, in aka gama aka kulle su, yanzu duk wanda aka ci haraji kuma cikin wannan roba za a tara kudin gaban kowa. So at the end of ƙarshen shekara za a tara kudin gaba daya. In aka tara su za a hidda kashi 50 na cikin kudin waɗanda su ne za a yi sabon zubi na sabuwar shekara. Kuma lokacin ne za ka ga inda yanzu 300 ne stamp ɗinsu, saboda sun yi sana'a sun ba ƙungiya kishi 10 na kuɗin da suka samu riba, sannan kuma wasu sun yi laifi an tattara kuɗaɗe. So yanzu kuɗin stamp ɗinsu maimakin 300 zai iya komawa 500 ko ma fin haka, saboda dukiyarsu ta ƙara haɓaka. su ma abin da za su bada zai haɓaka. So wannan kashi 50 za su raba tsakaninsu. Wadda ta hi zubawa in aka yi lissafi ta fi an san kuɗi, wadda ta zuba kaɗan ita kuma 'yan kaɗan ke gare ta kamar yadda ta zuba. So kashi 50 ɗin abin da ka zuba ne ba na kuɗin kowa da kowa ba, saboda mun san cewa wadda ta zuba 300 aka kawo 20,000 da wani abu aka bata, ai an san ba kuɗin ta bane, lalle kuɗin wasu ne aka bata ta je ta amfana da su. So masu waɗannan kuɗin radda aka zo ƙarshe su kuma sai sun fita an sa kuɗi. To muna ba matan nan ko da yaushe ƙwarin gwiwa da su jajirce, maimakin a tafi ai ta bukukuwa ai ta kai kuɗi ana yin ashobi da sauransu, gara su zo su taimaki kansu da kansu a wannan ƙungiyar. Mai girma mun gode kwarai, Allah ya sa mu dace. So,
hasken aljuri ga shi kan fuskarki, iman tauraruwar kina gaskawa, kamar yau gobe sunan ki bai gogewa. Kece, iman kece, mai zafi wani mai Allah gaisuwa ta gunki, hali zane ne ya bake kinki, kina alkairi wasu na zaginki, nufin Allah da ke wasu na taimaki, ne nan alfa mai zubowa karki, daga nan karabaki guzan nan nama, bai nan bai nan ba.
Ya hajji kun gode kwarai, a dan buɗa sai ku sauka lafiya insha Allah. Na? Ok, kujera. Da wani minista da... Ok. So, ku zo za ku yi fahimto da mai girma gwamna da honorable minister da mataimakan gwamnan jihar Jigawa da Zamfara. So, kujera a nan sama. Ku tashi ku zo kujera. To a kulla akwatin ko kuma ku bani makulli. Wannan shine ba gara ba zago. Mai kyakkyawan manufa iman mai tsoron kujera a nan sama. Wanda ba su da tsoho su shiga gaba, wanda suke da nan tsoho sai su koma daga baya. Ahmed an ce za a yi wannan tambarin ki ne waɗanda ba su da tsohon su ɗan gaba, His Excellency za su tsaya a nan. Kunan za ku tsaya, sai dai waɗanda ba su da tsohon a ba su dama su shigo gaba. Yawa, His Excellency da Your Excellencies, Deputy Governors, the Honorable Minister, Commissioners, Honorable Commissioners, Women Affairs, the SSA to the President, Hajiya Fatima Faruk. Okay. Let's see. Don't be displaced. Get your position. Get a position now. Shiga.
Da hannun juna ba ka taunawa mai ɗaci, da kuma na ƙwarai gwamna ta cirewa abinci, da mutunci gwamna mai amana. Akwai amana, gwamna akwai amana, ba irin kawa kanar kamar talaka, kan talaka bin kasa ana yaba ka.
Kwamishinan da mata su dawo, kwamishinan da mata da minista za su yi. Kwamishinonin mata. Kwamishinonin mata.
Gwamna mai can haniya ya yi aiki da yawa, da kamar ci da awa, ko da rana inuwa, kai gida ko adawa, ya kula mu ya rike mu bai kudin mu kar mu damu yan jihar mu za mu samu, da kwarar da shajira mai dogara yan uwa ko hakura ga uwa ta canza ta fassara
kowa su koma su zauna. Mun gode, mun gode. Mun gode, mu sauka, mu sauka, mu sauka. Abu hanya kowa ta koma wa mazauninsa da Allah. Mun gode. Kowace ta dauki kujerata ta tafi da ita. Mun gode kwarai. Your Excellency, this is the presentation of WAG's Women Affinity Group in Katsina State, which was organized by the State Ministry for Women Affairs. They have been supported to come into groups so that they will be contributing a little. By the end of the day, you will see that they have funds that will allow them to run their trade, different trades. And the group is has a common trade. She has a affinity group. I clear Your Excellency, before they clear the stage, may I quickly invite the Executive Secretary, Katsina State Development Management Board, Dr. Mustapha Shehu. You have 3 minutes to tell us the story, the success story of the Development Board. Adalla a saurara akwai jawabai masu fa'ida da za a ji. A saurara in za a sabka cikin natsuwa. A daina jin kujerun. Please let us listen to the Executive Secretary, Katsina State Development Management Board, Dr. Mustapha Shehu. So.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Excellency, other distinguished personalities, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, permit me to inform today's gathering that under your leadership and the successful push, the Nigerian for Women program has now come into fruition. Today, you are flagging of this project in Katsina State. It promises to be a rewarding one because women are the bedrock and the bone marrow of any developing nation. Your Excellency, I want to inform the gathering that you gave the approval for an open recruitment of the project implementation units. I want to inform members that one of the key success of this project is that every single member of the PIU was selected based on merit, capability, and capacity. We advertised all the positions publicly under the able leadership of Mr. Michael and his team. The state did all the interviews and the screening, and the deserving officers were sent to the World Bank for clearance. His Excellency has not interfered throughout this process. When the list was given to His Excellency, he approved it there and then. This is a commitment to transparency. The second most important thing is that the board is here to help seamlessly to ensure that not only Nigerian for Women project, all other World Bank projects are implemented with deserving credits. In this regard, I would like to inform you that the board always cleared the table for His Excellency to ensure that any MOU or development objective that is signed is so respected throughout the implementation period. I also like to inform you that Nigerian for Women project will also benefit from the same gesture. His Excellency has no boundaries in terms of seeing and approving what is meant for the state to develop. Most recent is His Excellency's directive that all approvals that require quick attention should not hesitate to come in less than 24 hours. That is why several times when we are discussing at the development space, we are just imagining who is going to be the successor of His Excellency, because the kind of energy is unmatched. Every single person in this state, His Excellency can match you up to zero level of energy. That is why when you are ready to follow this trend, you have to have an extra energy, not only glucose. Finally, the Honorable Minister, I want to inform you that His Excellency established this board, the Development Management Board, so that it provides a good platform for all development partners in the state, local, state, or international, to have a seamless way to come into the state. Whenever you meet His Excellency with a proposal, the next stop shop is this board. And what we do is to ensure there is a buy-in between the state and any project. I want to inform the World Bank that this Nigerian for Women project will be implemented with passion. We are going to ensure that the report you receive are not only narrative, but you can come and see the story within the communities. We are going to ensure the project development objectives and the implementation manual are adhered to throughout the implementation period. His Excellency has already mentioned, we have already started sustainability of this project even before it comes. Every single project in the state is community driven through the CSDP. And I would like to inform you that His Excellency the Governor has already approved 35% position for women in education administration and 30% for women in any aspect of the state development. This has already passed the Executive Council, meaning every single naira, not only in the women affairs, in all the development of the state, will have to pass through this law to ensure that women are given their right position. So welcome to Katsina State, and welcome to a state where the governor is women friendly. I wish everybody a successful return back to their destination. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Thank you. That has been the Executive Secretary, Katsina State Development Management Board, Dr. Mustafa. Your Excellency, as he said, you have already have the women boards. Thank you. Your Excellency, let me quickly invite one other person that will speak on the activities of KASEDA, Katsina State Enterprise Development Agency, the first of its kind in the northwestern Nigeria. This board agency was also established by His Excellency, the Governor, to assist the small, micro, small, and medium enterprises in the state, and they are doing a good job. Dr. Ruma is representing the Director General of KASEDA, Hajiya Shaminu Malumfashi. You have 2 minutes, please.
Your Excellency, permit me to start with the existing protocol because of the time. Today I stand here as a participant and as a partner through our agency, Katsina State Enterprise Development Agency. KASEDA as the agency is part of the implementation partners for this project in Katsina State. And we are fully responsible for the development of enterprise ecosystem in the state. We have supported a lot of women in some of our intervention program, like the NGKS program, and then the programs we built in. When the Honorable Commissioner came to our office to discuss for a meeting about the Nigeria Women Project, myself and the DG were discussing about a project called Empower Her. It's a project we intend to design, seeing the number of participation or activeness of women in the entrepreneurship ecosystem in the state. We intend to discuss the same project with the Honorable Commissioner when I heard that she is coming. And luckily enough, when the Commissioner comes, she brings this project. All of us was like, we are good to go, because this is exactly what we intend to do. I'm very much happy that His Excellency is giving so much priority for women. History shows that it's only His Excellency's administration that engage more women in decision-making body in the state. And I think it's the reason why that His Excellency achieved a lot in 2 years. Everybody is surprised, and not only people in the state, that how comes His Excellency achieved a lot in 2 years? Just 2 years. That is a secret, because he give them a lot of opportunity. It's just like you are in a football match. you let the half of the team play, and then you didn't let the half of the team. And that's why some of the states, some other people are appealing. But because of the opportunity His Excellency gave them, and this is the reason why we are here today, we can see the commitment of the Honorable Commissioner, the way she brings this project to us, and also the commitment of my DG in Katsina, the way we do a lot of things. I think with this, in this juncture, I welcome you all to Katsina State, and we look forward to do a very important summit, and we look forward to implement the project to the rural community. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ruma. With this, you have utilized your 2 minutes very well. Your Excellency, before I go to the next agenda, may I acknowledge the presence of the National Coordinator, new partnership for African Development, NEPAD, in person of Honorable Jabiru Salisu Abdullahi Sauri. He just came in here. I would like to also recognize the presence of Hajia Hawa Haliru, the Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Governors Spouses Forum. She's also here representing all the Governors Forum's wives. Your Excellency, you also have the Honorable Commissioner of Budget, Kebbi State. He is representing His Excellency, the Governor of Kebbi. And on this note, I would like to Honorable Commissioner of Women Affairs, Ogun State, KBC. Mama, you are welcome. Thank you. We fully recognize her presence. She came all the way from Ogun to join us on these projects. So you are welcome, and we have heard your stories that Ogun State has been doing very well in this Nigeria for Women project. To the Executive Governor of Ogun State and your ministry for doing a good job. Your Excellencies, permit me to invite the man who walks his words, the man who is on top of the affairs of Katsina State, the man who has been doing so much to liberate the women in Katsina State, His Excellency, the Governor of Katsina State, Malam Diko Umarada, PhD, CON. Please join me to continue to put your hands together until he reaches the podium.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ونبيك ورسولك النبي الأمي. Your Excellency, Executive Governor of Zamfara State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Your Excellency, Executive Governor of Jigawa State, ably represented, glad that you are here. The commissioners representing their governors, Commissioner of Budget and Planning for Kebbi State, Commissioner for Women Affairs for Kaduna State, representing His Excellency the Governor of Kaduna State, Commissioner from Ogun State, from my brother state, I'm representing my brother Dafo, Commissioner of Women Affairs Kano State, representing the Excellency the Governor of Kano State, And then we have the Commissioner of Women Affairs from Jigawa State, from Kebbi State, from Gombe State. I think I've said all of them. Zamfara State, yes, because the Deputy Governor overshined you, so I think I'm carried away. The Senior Special Advisor to the President of Women Affairs, who is here herself. The National Coordinator of NIPAD. Let me finish with those from the federal government so that I will not offend the center. And then the Chief of Staff, Government House, a representative of the Honorable Speaker, ably represented by Honorable Ali Alba, Chairman Women Affairs Committee. Members of the State Executive Council, representatives of their Royal Highnesses, our Omman, the tax team leader, Mr. Michael, and the whole of your team that are here, the national coordinator of the program, our own state coordinator, but I have not forgotten our Commissioner of Women Affairs. I want to bring her last because she is the first, but I want to mention her at last because of the wonderful things she has done in the ministry. All your teams, the works that are here, whom we all gathered here for, distinguished gentlemen, too numerous to mention, you are all welcome to Katsina State, the home of hospitality. I'm so excited with this program. Before I read my speech, I want to say that I'm very much excited with this program, and I must say that we thank the Ministry of Women Affairs, Federal Ministry of Women Affairs for coordinating, and also World Bank for giving us this project, and the team that are running the project in the state. This is a project that will benefit 33,000 watts in the state from 3 local governments of Katsina, Funtua, and Daura local governments. And each ward has 25 members. And if you multiply it, you will have 800 and something thousand women that are benefiting from this only 3 local governments. And because of that, and because of the importance of this project, I said I will match these funds from our state government corpus so that we can have this program in all the 34 local governments. It is with great honor and deep sense of purpose that I welcome you all to this historic gathering, the Nigerian for Women Project Scale Up Summit, hosted in Katsina State. This summit is not just another meeting. It is a powerful statement of intent and a declaration that the time for inclusive development, women empowerment, and community transformation. Let me begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to our partners, the World Bank, the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, all stakeholders that made this summit possible. Your commitment in advancing the gender equality and women's empowerment is not only commendable but essential for the future of our nation under the leadership of President Asuwaje Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are gathered here at a pivotal moment in our national development journey, and a moment when we must rethink how we approach growth, inclusion, and sustainability. For far too long,
the voices and potentials of women have been overlooked and undervalued. But let me be clear that excluding women from development is not only unjust, but economically unwise. Because the evidence is overwhelming. When women are empowered with access to education, training, finance, and decision-making platforms, families thrive, economies grow, and communities become more resilient and peaceful. This is not a theory, it is reality. And it is realities we have seen unfold across many communities where intentional investments have been made in women's lives. Today, we are here to scale that success, to take what works and bring it to more women in more places with greater impact. Katsina State is proud to host this summit, not just as a venue, but as a committed partner in this mission. Under our administration, we have taken deliberate steps to integrate gender-responsive policies into our development framework. These include expanding access to quality education for girls, strengthening maternal and child health services, supporting female entrepreneurs through grants and capacity building programs, engaging traditional leaders and civil society to dismantle harmful practices and promote gender equality. Our goal is simple, yet transformative, to ensure that every woman and girl in the state has the opportunity to reach her full potential, not as recipient of aid, but as an architect of change in our society. The presence of delegates from Kano, Jigawa, Kaduna, Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Gombe, and Ogun State underscores that this is not merely a state-level initiative, it is a national movement gaining momentum. A movement that recognizes women not as beneficiaries, but as leaders, innovators, providers, and change makers. As a region, we face complex challenges: poverty, unemployment, insecurity, and limited access to basic services. But these issues cannot be solved without full participation of women. This is why the projects like Nigeria for Women are so vital. They empower women to lead solutions and create jobs and build stronger communities. I believe with this project, over 2 million women are going to benefit, and that will be a very high level poverty reduction investment. In Katsina, we have witnessed directly the power of collective action through women-led cooperatives and savings groups. We have seen how many small investments can transform lives, enabling women to start businesses, support their families, and even contribute to local infrastructure. These are the stories that inspire us to do more, and they guide our next steps. For our effort to be sustainable, we must ensure that the systems we build today are strong and enduring, and this requires comprehensive training and mentorship program, access to microfinance and credit facilities, effective monitoring and evaluation frameworks, strong partnership between government, financial institutions, and civil society, and above all, political will and policy consistency. This summit must go beyond dialogue. It must lead to action, clear and measurable and well-resourced actions that translate vision into impact. I urge all participant states to make renewed commitment to the goals of Nigeria for Women project. Let us share best practices, identify challenges honestly, and leave this summit with concrete plans for implementation. To our development partners, especially the World Bank. Thank you once again for your technical expertise and financial support. Your role has been instrumental in shaping this initiative. Moving forward, we look forward to deepening collaboration, particularly in strengthening data system, building grassroots capacity, and enhancing accountability through robust M&E mechanism. What we saw here today has really demonstrated ability for leadership, ability for organization, ability to support one another, and also ability to structure and implement their own things in their own way. And to the women leaders here today and to the countless others across our communities, I salute your courage, resilience, and leadership. You are the reason this summit exists. Your voices are guiding our policies. Your dreams are foiling our progress. We hear you, we see you, and we are committed to walking this path with you. You know, someone has mentioned here that neglect women and neglect bots. So we are not neglecting you, we are supporting you. In closing, let me assure you that the government of Katsina State remains fully committed to the success of Nigerian for Women project. And for the TTL, I want to assure you of the commitment of the Northwestern governors into this project. Our commitment is real. And this brings me to the fact that I did not recognize, however, the representative of the Nigerian Governors Forum. Please pardon me. We see it as part of our broader vision for a fairer, stronger, and more inclusive society. One where every woman can dream freely, work proudly, and succeed fully. I want to use this opportunity to thank Your Excellencies who find time to be with us today, the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Women Affairs, and all other distinguished guests who honored our invitation. Your presence here will not be taken for granted. We thank you very much. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless our state, Katsina. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To a takaice zan yi da Hausa. A takaice abinda nake son in ce a nan shine ina kira ga matan jihar Katsina. Dama ta zo da za ku amfana da abubuwan da gwamnati ta zo da shi. Abinda muka gani a yau bisa stage din nan ya nuna mana cewa matanmu ma na iya, matanmu ma sun san abin da suke, matanmu su ma shirye suke su taimaki kansu, su taimaki 'yan uwansu, su taimaki ƙasarsu. Abinda wannan program ɗin ke koya mamu wanda ya bambanta da sauran programs, wannan ba wai program ba ne wanda ake ɗauka kuɗi kawai a ba mutane. A'a, program ne wanda sai an koya muku shugabanci, so an koya muku taimakekeniyar kanku da kanku, sai an koya muku yadda za ku kula da lissahi na business ɗinku, sai an koya muku yadda za ku lura da shi business ɗin da kuke yi da kuma yadda za ku haɗa kanku ku taimaki kanku da kanku. To idan kun yi wannan ne, wannan shiri zai zo da tallafin da zai tallafa muku da na kuɗi da na kayan aiki domin ku bunƙasa aikinku, ku bunƙasa kasuwancinku, maimakon wadda take yi a cikin zaure ya zamana ta kafa masana'antar da take yin tsarinta. Kusan shirin da muka gani an nuna mu daga jihar Neja, wanda PS ɗin jihar Neja ya wakilci mai girma gwamna. Nuna mun macen da ta fara daga sai da awon masara tana yin wannan abun har ta kai ga gina gidaje, ta kai ga sayan babura, ta kai ga gina gidaje. Kuma wa'annan matan yadda na ga kun yi wannan tsarin a nan, ina tabbatar da cewa insha Allahu kuma Allah kaɗai ya san inda za ku kai wajen cin nasara ga wannan abun. Jama'a sai kun yi nazari, duka population namu a jihar Katsina wajen miliyan 10 ne, amma wannan program ɗin da za a yi a ƙananan hukumomi guda 3 zai kusan tallafa ma mata kusan miliyan 1 a wannan ƙananan hukumomin guda 3. Lissahin mai sauki ne. Wax ɗin nan da ake cewa nan ƙungiyoyin na mata za a yi guda 33,000 a ƙaramar hukumar Katsina, Huntuwa da Daura. Kowane ƙungiya guda ɗaya ta matan nan kamar yadda ko gansu 25 a nan. Kowace ƙungiya 33,000 ɗin nan tana da mutum 25. In ka buga lissahi za a ga wajen 800 da wani abu ne za su amfana. Kuma na shaida maku cewa mu ma kudin gwamnatin jihar Katsina zan zuba kudi a cikin tsarin nan, da mu da ƙananan hukumomi, domin mu ga cewa ƙananan hukumominmu 34 na jihar Katsina sun amfana. A lokacin da aka sa ƙananan hukumomin nan sauran, sai kaga wajen mace miliyan 2 ko hiye da haka ta amfana da wannan program. Ko shi kadai muka yi a matsayin gwamnati, to mun yi abin da zai taimaki ƙasar nan, don za mu hita cikin kangon talauci da ake ta mana gori da shi koyaushe mu a wannan bangaren na ƙasarmu. Da an ce talauci a ce arewa, da an ce rashin zuwa makaranta a ce arewa, da an ce kaza a ce arewa, bara arewa, komi arewa, kowane sakarci aka kwaso sai a kawo shi arewa. In Allah ya yarda sai mun canza wa'annan sunaye da ake kira mana a tsawon shugabancin da za mu yi a wannan jiha ta mu. Duk inda ka taimaka ma mata miliyan 2 a jihar Katsina suka samu sana'ar da suke yi, to ka taimaka ma wajen mutum miliyan 10 ne, saboda 'ya'yansu za su tabbatar da sun je makaranta, 'ya'yansu za su tabbatar da ba su yin bara, 'ya'yansu za su tabbatar da suna sa kaya masu daraja, ba kaya ke tattubo an da duwawunsu na waje suna yawo. To matan na yadda naga kun zage, kuma kowa da ke tafiyar da wannan tsari yadda naga kun dage, muna yi muku fata alheri. Kuma na tabbatar da shugabancin da muke da shi yanzu a Ministry na Women Affairs da wannan coordination unit na Nigerian for Women Project, na tabbatar da izinin Allah wannan abun ba karamin abu bane wanda za su, shi yasa sadda za a ɗauki wa'anda za su yi wannan aiki na Nigerian for Women, akwai mutane da yawa da suka zo wurinmu neman alhorma, muka ce a in ka iya za a ɗauke ka. Muka buga a jarida, aka yi applying, wanda duk kaga an ɗauka cancanta shi da ilimin shi ta sa aka ɗauke shi domin mu samu ingancin ta da tsarin yadda muke bukata, kuma domin matan jihar Katsina su amfana. Jama'a, duk inda aka bi tsari aka yi gaskiya za a zanna lafiya, duk inda aka sa son zuciya za a samu matsala. To Allah ya haɗa mu da dacewa, Allah ya hana mu son zuciya. Kuma ina yi muku fata alheri, ina kuma yi muku fata alheri, kuma ina ƙara ƙarfafa muku gwiwa matan jihar Katsina, wannan program ɗin ku dage a kan shi, alheri ne, arziki ne, zaman lafiya ne, maganin talauci ne, maganin matsalar tsaro ne. Allah mai da kuwa gidan shi lafiya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, mun saurari a jihar mai neman gwamnan jihar Katsina malam duka maraɗa TVC News, kuma ya yi cikin harshen turanci
ya yi cikin harshen Hausa saboda haka babu wahalar da shari'a wajen fassara. Ya Excellency mun gode. A kafin mu yi addu'a mu yi taken Najeriya da Allah ga wata muhimmiyar sanarwa. Wannan kofar inda 'yan jarida suke, da Allah duka tunda mun gama abin da ake yi a nan a ba da wuri, kuma ita ce kadai hanyar da manyan baki da suke nan gaba za su bi domin shiga cikin wannan hall din. Please, I would like to make this announcement that this door where the press crew are is only meant for the high table to get entrance into the banquet hall. Please, those of us that are behind the high table should use the rear door to gain entrance into the hall, please. Please, we are pleading with all that are here that this door is only meant for His Excellency the Governor and members of the high table, please. So my friends, the cameraman, please, can you clear away from there? And Your Excellency, on this note, I would like to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Alhaji Musa Adamu, to lead us in the closing prayer. Closing prayer. Then we take the national anthem. Mata kun yafe mamu women's anthem? An yafe. Honorable Minister ta ce ta yafe. We are for you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وسلم كما صليت على وعلى آله يا الله يا الله. Our Lord Sharisha, who gather us in a very important occasion, we seek your blessing as we gather here for the very important thing, and we seek your intervention, your guidance and protection. Allahu ar-Rahman ar-Rahim ar-Razaq wal-Mulk wal-Barak. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa ala alihi wa barik. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa qina
to kafin mu rufe dai da taken Najeriya, mai girma gwamnan jihar Katsina ya bani sako ba ga kowa ba ga shugabarsa ta bangaren mata, wato mataimakin shugabar jam'iyyar APC ta ƙasa baki ɗaya Hajiya Zainab. Ya ce ba da haƙuri don kada kuma a koma Abuja an kore shi daga jam'iyya. So you are fully recognized by His Excellency, the National Deputy Women Leader, National Deputy Chairman, APC Hajiya Zainab. You are welcome to Katsina, the home of heritage and hospitality, by His Excellency, the Governor of Katsina State. And DJ, are you ready with the national anthem? May you please rise for the